Alright guys, let's do a quick video here and talk about this hooked protocol. This just launched on Binance today, literally a few hours ago, and the price is kind of hovering around $2 right now. And let's have a look at a more proper graph here. So hook protocol on Binance, let's make it bigger and let's try and give it a little bit of a shape and let's see what's going on here. Right, so obviously in the first minute it just pumped crazy like this, so don't worry, you didn't miss anything here. But now we're kind of hovering around between 257 and 216. So is this something you should buy, or should you wait and see how things develop? Well, the first thing we need to know is, what is the market cap? Okay, so this price doesn't tell me nothing on its own, so I have to go back here and look at the market cap. So it doesn't give you the market cap, but see here it says market cap question mark, because we don't know the circulating supply, and that is my first bit of a concern. Okay, so if we don't know what the circulating supply is, we don't know really what the price is, because the only thing we have left then to do is to look at the max supply, and that's 500 million. 500 million by 2, that means it's a billion. So simply it's just launched, to have $1 billion market cap is way too high. Okay, way too high. So I would advise, based on this, to stay away. Okay, however, there can be a lot of speculation after launch, so we can sometimes still make some money even on some that's totally overvalued in the very short term. Okay, just take advantage of the price fluctuation before people kind of decide what it's actually worth. However, looking at this chart here, I don't see an opportunity. What I like to see is, generally, now this is on a 15-minute time frame, so it's a very small amount of time we have to decide on the value of this, but it does seem like it's holding $2. But multiply that by 500 million, and that's $1 billion, and that's way too high for a product that's just launched. If it was 100 million, 200 million, maybe 300 million, it would make some sense to speculate on it. But generally, it really depends on how many tokens are liquid right now. And without knowing that, it is literally impossible to make a determination on whether this is worth it or not. It could be, obviously, I'm sure it's a lot less than the total supply. I'm sure they have a long vesting schedule, but without knowing exactly what it is right now, it's very hard to say. What I like to trade generally is, I like to see a pump, I like to see a dump, and I like to see a consolidation. Okay, if I see that, then once it starts to consolidate above a certain price, and I know I'm getting it the best possible price, then more than anybody else, then I'm interested in buying after a while. Okay, after a few hours gone by. So here, if you buy right now, you're actually not buying at a terrible price. So you're buying at about 211, and the best price that anybody's gotten after the first minute is 198. So this is your risk here. So you could go in here, put a stop loss here, and you'd have a relatively small risk. Let's see here. So between here and here, you're risking 6%. That's not too bad, on spot, considering it's just launched here. So it's not the worst time to buy. Okay, but remember, this is air. This is all air. This is definitely going to deflate over the medium and the longer term. I considering we're in the bear market, I don't expect this thing to pump without some sort of marketing, whatever. But just in terms of basic total market cap right now, it's too high. But and because we don't know the circulating supply, it's really impossible to say. But based on the fact that most people bought higher than you would buy right now, it's not a terrible place to enter right now. But you want to be really, really careful. Put a stop loss below here. If it drops below here, this is all air essentially. And if you're not sure, let's go in and look at the 1 minute candles here. And if we go all the way to the beginning, you see literally first minute it went to 184. And then it kind of went up and then down, and it's pretty much hovering around here, kind of slowly up and now slowly down. And it's been kind of steady here, but these are 1 minute candles, It does appear that it likes to bounce off 2, but that might be just a psychological price level. So it's extremely risky. So this is not investment advice, obviously. This is just an opinion, what I'm thinking, how I'm a bit of an educational, I suppose, piece on how I'm thinking and trading these kind of launches. But without the prerequisite information, it's extremely risky. The only thing I can go off is the fact that we do seem to have a little bit of support around 197, and we're fairly close to support right now. So we could put a little bit of a gamble here, but yeah, definitely put a stop loss here, because this is all air. We've no idea what will happen if it breaks below here. But on the longer term, this is not a good value for the coin. Absolutely not. I do expect this to go down over time substantially before then. Maybe if it's a great product, eventually goes up. But it's not the chart that I would like to trade. I like a big pump, a big dump, and then a consolidation. And we just had a pump and pretty much consolidation. So the only good thing is consolidation. Maybe many people are not yet aware of it, and when they do become aware of it, it's only just launched a few hours ago. It could pump a little bit, so there's a bit of an opportunity. So two things going for it. It's brand new, and many people are only going to find out about it later, and it does seem to be close to support. Those are two things going for it, but obviously it's high risk, so you guys need to be really careful if you do decide to trade this particular coin. All right, that's it for me for now, and I will see you in the next one.